Hey everybody, Mike here. So I want to take a second to go over a set of headphones that we picked up for my wife about a month and a half ago. She wanted to try something a little bit different this time, so she opted to go with these bone conduction earphones. She had a few things she was trying to check off her list as to what she wanted this new set of headphones to do. She didn't want to have a wire around her neck like she had on the past headphones that just quit working on her, and she was trying to get away from having something in her ear. So that's where these bone conduction earphones came in. So neither of us had owned a set of these before, so we were somewhat curious as to how these were going to work out for us. So when we first got them in, I went ahead and tried them out for a couple days first. Now I will say, after a couple days of use and me testing these out, they weren't the headphone for me. But for her, and after she's been using these for about 5 or 6 weeks now, she absolutely loves these things. So let me kind of explain to you why I didn't like them, but why she did. And I'll kind of give you guys a comparison as to what I ended up choosing for my new set of headphones. And then you guys can make a decision as to what you think you might want to do going forward. The first thing you notice once you get these headphones out of the box here is you'll get your headphones that come in this case. You'll get a little USB-A to USB-C charge cord. And then inside your case is your headphones. Now, the first thing I noticed about this case when I got it out was just how slim and compact this case was. And to give you a comparison, the set of headphones I ended up going with, you can see the difference in height. I don't typically carry mine in my pocket or anything on my headphones, but if you're gonna put those down in your pocket for the day, you can definitely see which one of these would be more comfortable in your pocket after long periods of time. I generally keep mine in a backpack though. So once you get these things out of the case here, the minute you take them out of the case, they instantly pair to your phone after you've paired them to the phone for the first time, of course. Now once you got these out of the case and they're paired to your phone, they do have a label on the back side in case you get them confused with an L and an R. And you basically just stick this right over your ear. It is an over-the-ear style. So that's basically designed to sit right over your ear canal like so. So the nice thing about that is if you listen to headphones for hours on end, you don't have to worry about those sitting in your ear and your ear getting fatigued and sore over time. Now my wife does say that she wears these things for a long period of time. For her, that's around 4 or 5 hours. She will start to get a little bit sore right here at the top of her ear where this tends to rest on her ear. But I'm sure that probably varies from person to person based on what you're used to and how many hours you wear headphones throughout the day. Now when it comes to the battery life on these headphones, you can get 15 hours of use on a single charge out of these headphones. And when you pair that with the battery in the case that can charge the headphones up, you get a total of 60 hours before you have to charge your case and your headphones back. And for my wife, that's usually a full week that she can go on one charge without having to worry about charging these back up. And she takes these to work with her and listens to them throughout the day. So that's extremely convenient for her to not have to worry about charging these things until the weekend. Now, I told you I wasn't really a huge fan of these, and let me go ahead and explain to you the couple of reasons why and why I chose to go a different route. Now, for my wife, she says that these stay on her ear. She doesn't have any issues with them moving around on her. However, for me, for some reason, I always felt like they were constantly shifting and I was having to adjust them on my ear. Can't tell you why that is, but for whatever reason, she's extremely happy with the fitment on these. For some reason, I desired a little bit more security on the headphone. The other thing about these headphones that I wasn't a fan of was while they do have extremely good sound quality, I do feel like they're lacking a little bit on the low end when it comes to the bass. Now, I like to have a headphone that's got a little more bass to it. And that's why I decided to go with the set of these JBLs instead. Not to mention, these are an in-the-ear style, which for me, the in-the-ear doesn't bother me as much. So I decided to go this route, and I feel like they're a little bit more secure in my ear. So it really just comes down to personal preference and what kind of sound quality you're looking for. As I mentioned, I don't really feel like these have a really good bass response on them. They're a little more flat to me than my liking. However, my wife says that they're perfect and she loves the sound that comes out of them. So take that for what it's worth. All in all, I feel like these are a great headphone. If you've never had bone conduction before, you really got to try it out and see what you think before you can form an opinion. I really do think these headphones come down to just your personal preference and what it is you're comfortable with. So if you're someone that likes the in-the-ear style and those have never really bothered you, I consider looking at maybe going that route, unless you're willing to give something new a try for once. I hope that was somewhat helpful. I tried my best to describe these things to you based on the feedback that she gave me. That's all I've got for you on this one. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.